guys faced two tough opponents in Mankato and Concordia this weekend. What did you take away from these matches to help you move forward?
Well, unfortunately, we only took 1 point. We would have liked to have more points. They were both tough opponents, good opponents. Concordia really came with a great mindset today, and it was evident by the score at the halftime. And we simply had to reset, and it's tough to do against good teams. And I think it did show some of our resolve today. We did reset. We did change the game against a good team.
Down too early, your team fought their way back to tie the game. What can you say about your team's resilience?
Well, we've already proven that we have good resilience, and today was a question of resolve. I think is how deeply we could dig and really how we could compete differently. It's tough to turn the switch, and I give my team full marks on being able to do that from the break and change the game.
In the second half, your defense really stifled the Concordia offense. What adjustments did you make at halftime to come back from a 2-goal deficit?
We changed our system a little bit. We changed our formation. We changed a lot of personnel. Changed our attitude. That was the biggest thing. We changed the whole mentality. And again, I give our team credit for being able to do that. That's a hard thing to do. And it wasn't a defensive, thing that we did. I think we were just more focused, and we were on the ball better, and we had the ball more. And maybe that looked like we were defending better, but I think we just had the ball more.
In the 66th minute, Emily Hinz connected on her first career goal. Can you take us through that and what went well with that?
Well, the finish was tremendous. I was really happy for Emily. Her game has really been on an incline this season already, and I was just happy to see her score. I mean, just a real pivotal goal in the game to, really kind of light the fuse, so to speak. But it came off of a corner that had been cleared, and I think she just stepped into it and hit it right on the laces.
How did the wind factor in your play, considering that all 4 goals were scored with the wind?
Good point. I think it factored a bit more actually in the first half. I think we had our struggles with being able to clear balls. They play fairly direct, and they had our backline pretty busy at clearing balls deep in our end, and it was difficult for us to get those clearances, strongly far, from our end, given the wind.
In the 66th minute, you netted your first career goal to cut the lead in half. Can you take us through what happened and how you felt?
Well, it went off a corner and it just deflected back to me, and I saw my chance. I saw the open slot between the goalie and the post, and I just really hoped for the best, and I slammed it in there, and I'm really glad it went in.
How did the wind factor into play, considering that all 4 goals in this game were scored with the wind?
The wind definitely had a big factor with the punts and all those long balls, but I think that we did a really good job at controlling it and really playing with or against the wind.
Going along with that question, what adjustments did you make to your game when weather conditions, such as today, the wind, come into play? Is it more overall an advantage or a disadvantage?
Honestly, weather, no matter what it is, we just have to play our game. We have to stay focused, and we try not to let that really affect us. We just have to really stay and just play our game.
You faced 2 tough opponents in Mankato and Concordia this weekend. What did you and your team take away from these matches to help you guys move forward?
Well, yesterday was a tough loss in overtime, and I think we were just really hungry for the win. I think as a whole team, we know we could have played a lot better yesterday, and that came into today, and there's some things we can definitely work on, but I'm really glad that we came with that comeback, and I think we really pulled together as a team.
Overall, how do you feel about your team's performance today?
I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud that we were able to come back, and I think we really showed some heart in the way we played in the second half.